What's up, guys and gals? My name is Splattercat, and we're here at the Nerd Castle with a terrible camera view to start the episode off. That's how I like to start my episodes, with the camera facing downwards so that we've got nowhere else to go but up. We are in EOS right now, where if you see this pile of rubble right here, this building used to have an awning, and then I destroyed its support columns, and so it became an offing, and it just fell onto the ground. Now they will no longer be shielded from the sun. Horrible UV rays will bathe your skin and make you tan. Anyways, we gotta spend a whole bunch. How much salvage do I? Ooh, I have enough for the jetpack. That's a plus. So let's go ahead and get our. The landing's gonna be rough. Well, I mean, it is a giant. It's essentially just a big fuel canister on my back with a hole in it and a lighter, isn't it? Oh, I've got to press it twice. Interesting. Does it last? Oh, that little meter in the middle. That's cool, though. That sort of reminds me of back in the day with Dead Space, where your armor is actually like basically, your armor is your UI. That's kind of cool. I like that. Still, it's a little bit bright. I think the glow that they gave it sort of circumvents the ability to read it. But anyways, I'm not going to get too stuck up about it. Let's go ahead and get started. There's a building, actually there's a Guerrilla raid right over here. And if there's one thing I know, it's that we should probably warm up by doing something small now that we're in EOS. EOS is the final zone, as I remember. Let's see here. Is EOS the final zone, or is there another one up here to the north? I think EOS is the final zone, although this might be a zone too. I don't remember. Pretty sure EOS is the final zone. They've got a transporter mission. Oh, that's Parker. Never mind. Or no, that's Free Fire Zone. We drove through Free Fire Zone in the last episode. We had mortars rain down all around us. Our comrades did not take that mission well. They were a little bit upset about the assignment. You will recall that there was a lot of complaining. There was a lot of general purpose screaming and saying, "Oh my god, my head, my head, my head. It's been blown off." All that kind of stuff. What's going on over here? I'm going on a guerrilla raid with one gorilla. This is gonna go well. I'm already excited to see the outcomes of this amazingly well strategized strike at the enemy. Two guys versus the most fortified area the enemy possibly has. Yeah, shoot people. That's what I do, right? I mean, it's mostly just shooting and violence. Yay! EDF property destroyed! And I should probably pick up... Ooh, that dropped. Hold on, stay here. There are things that I need to pick up that are little blue pieces of metal that need to be scooped into my pack, which now is powered with rockets. And so there it is. Ooh, already getting back up. Ooh, we already have 3 digits again. 3 whole digits. That's how I judge whether something's big or small or not, as if it has 3 digits. I mean, for example, if you have 3 fingers on your hands are huge to me. As long as you got 3 fingers. I feel like you have just a never-ending sense of urgency right now. Like, is that just, you jump into somebody's car and start swearing about the EDF and like screaming about how they kidnap families? We could talk about something pleasant. We could talk about The Apprentice or something. We could talk about how The Office was canceled and it should not have been canceled. We could talk about all sorts of things. And oops, my bad. And we've got a yellow alert now, which means I may have to drive back to the base. I can't tell you whether or not that will have to happen, but it might. Well, I think at this point we've pretty much annihilated everything that they have. I think they're probably on their last legs. If they're even on their even if they're on their feet anymore, it's not going to be very steady. Let's go to the raids. Oh god, Semi, try driving on your side of the road. He's like, you try driving on your side of the road. You're on the left side. That is not the right side, obviously. And yes, that was a directionality joke. They're so easy, though. They're so easy. Like, I could do something sophisticated with my commentary. I really could adapt, and I could move things to the next level, but... What just happened? It just, like, disabled my... What? Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now, Red Faction Guerrilla? Alright, let's go back over here. You better be kidding me. This really is one of those days. It's gonna be like that, isn't it, Red Faction? It just canceled our quest. It no longer, I guess we didn't act fast enough. I got into too much trouble on the way and it decided it didn't want to participate anymore. I almost said participate, but participation sounds like it would be, I don't know, painful. Did I go the wrong way again? I did. Well, straight through the wall. You're deeply regretting this, aren't you? You should have never gotten into a car with Alec Mason. This is how I drive. Look, we don't even have a windshield anymore. It's been like 30 seconds of the episode. We don't have a windshield. How does that make you feel? You were unshielded from the oh, And there we just did a barrel roll. We took some advice from Slippy. We went for it. We went for it. We're not taking fire or anything. It was time for a barrel roll. Let's try this again. Strangely enough,
EDF officers eat at this place nearby, the Hague Bistro. It'll be well defended, but worth it. What do you think?
I think I lost my gorilla, said the sad zookeeper who no longer had job security. Get out of the way, you traitorous Guerrilla. I hit you with the back end of my car. God. Okay, this time we're gonna go to the raid. I'm gonna go quickly though. I'm gonna speed my way there, so let's go. Up and over this hill because it's unnecessary. I feel like we always build our bases in the most, it's very conspicuous. We always put our bases in areas where I really feel like they should be discovered a lot faster than they actually are. And that sun glare continues to be awful. This would be the place for the Ray-Bans. If you got yourself some nice UV blocking eyewear, this would be the planet for it. Because while it looks overcast most of the time, I assure you, it is actually very, very bright and blinding. And we have accomplished nothing in this episode because it keeps canceling my... Ugh, saddened. Definitely sad. Oh, I hear gunshots. I hear gunshots. Oh, and I just ran over some people. I'm gonna go straight through here. Oh yeah, I have a Gauss rifle now. I forgot to mention that. While I was running around on EOS, I got a Gauss rifle because that's a thing that I have now. So, it is quite powerful. It's sort of dependent on you getting... I mean, it's not what I expected. There we go, but it does get rid of the guys with the shields pretty quickly. It's basically just like a semi-auto battle rifle. And also I have no way to replace the ammunition for it, so I've got a feeling that's probably not going to end well. But it fires as fast as you can pull the trigger, so it's got kind of like a Jacobs thing going on, so that's pretty cool. Oh, they've got a helicopter gunship too? Damn, son. You know what? There we go. That's probably better, maybe. Ow. They've got Gauss rifles too. Okay. So I'm going to peek out from back here, and since they're already in a lovely little line, that seems like an obvious thing to say in battle. Don't die. I think I've brought this up before. That's like the most generic war advice ever. Wow, they are fighting for this little chunk of land. I mean, granted, we're probably going to show no quarter anyways. I'm going to be honest, the Red Faction seems like they're getting a little wild with this shit. They're like torturing people and like executing people just like the Red Faction, so I'm assuming... Oh good, we got more Gauss rifle ammo. Oh, that guy. He was feeling the Halo action. He was trying to run up and get us with that point blank DMR stuff. Alright, so they only have 6 guys left. Who are we killing now? Who are we killing? And this helicopter... Oh. Oh dear. Oh, helicopter, I guess. Because that is definitely not a lovely forest creature. It's got far too many machine guns. Deer aren't so great with machine guns. It's the lack of thumbs and fingers, I think. Hooves are really, really hard. Oh, the helicopters actually count as EDF.
Clear the area! Charges are set and ready to go!
Yeah, charges are set and ready to go. I'm gonna blow up this monument while I'm here. Because reasons. Oh, man. Oh, 25 Guerrilla actions complete. That's cool. Did we unlock anything? Ooh, the Stonebreaker. I thought that my brain right there, it said Siegebreaker. I swear to God, I almost said Siegebreaker because that's what it said when I read it. My brain swaps out words all the time. I don't know if that happens to everybody, but it definitely happens to me. So I saw it with the font and everything. It was weird. My brain is a very, very strange device. If it could even qualify as something so complicated. There we go. Let's destroy that. While I've got backup and people that are willing to hang... That statue has balls. There are balls all over that guy. Oh my god, that's funny. It's vaguely funny in sort of a juvenile way, I guess. I mean, it's not super funny, but it's pretty funny. Can I destroy the balls? No. The balls don't like to be hammered. That's fine, whatever. I don't know what you said, but it sounded good. I'm gonna be honest, stick with that. If I sounded like that every day, I don't even think I would bother working or anything. You just sound so beautiful enough that... I'm gonna be honest, French is a beautiful language. It's a language that just flows. I don't know how to speak it. I don't even know what she just said, but like I said, it sounded good. It sounded real good. Let's go back over here, and it looks like we've got a Red Faction mission waiting for us. I don't know if that's gonna be worth taking right now. How many missions are there here? There are 3. So that would knock out the first one. Maybe I should focus on lowering their control a little bit first. We could ride with Jenkins. House arrest. I would say that house arrest might be a good idea. Let me see what we can pull off right here. Although that was more helicopters than I've ever seen the game whip out before. So if they continue to reinforce along those same like levels and amounts, I think that this is actually going to be a fairly challenging zone. The only reason that didn't tear... Oops, sorry, innocent person that I just ran over with my 4x4. Anyways, as I was saying, I think this zone actually runs the risk of being very, very challenging if they actually reinforce on those levels throughout the course of EOS. Like 4 helicopters, you don't even have the ammo to deal with something like that. I mean, if you had heat-seeking rockets, maybe. So it might be time to maybe think about upgrading the RPGs and making myself a little bit better at those, because frankly, I've never been good with, you know, skill points and all that kind of stuff. Gaining XP and all of those fun little diversions that RPGs tend to put in front of you. Now, I'm talking about rocket-propelled grenades. You probably already knew that, but you know what? I'm going to come off the little rant right now.
Made off the locations of all our safe houses. Get those documents before they reach enemy hands.
That sucks for you.
Points are being built every day.
It looked like she had like smoke around her hand for a second, like she was a wizard or something. Yay, slouchy beanie hat lady, what's up?
Drones are interrogating people who they claim helped with the attack.
¿Y si ganamos? ¿Qué?
They're innocent and we need to get them out.
How is it that everybody they pick up is innocent? At this point, we've pretty much engaged in full-scale revolution. Like, I'm really sincerely doubting that there's this many innocent people just to be found around to kidnap. Hold on, everybody, I need you to move. Also, judging from the fact that, like, everybody around me, like, picks up guns and takes up arms every time I get into a fight, I'm willing to bet that they're probably at least sort of warm. They're warm-ish. They're not too cold on their assumption that just about every one of us is revolutionary, because, frankly, I've tested this empirically, and everybody I walk by while shooting becomes like one of me. They are totally stoked about it, too. They're like, yeah, I'm spontaneously getting this gun out of my ass, and let's go fight. So, I think the EDF might be onto something. Just arrest everybody. Oh, they're in this building right here? Okay. So, at this point, then... I actually sort of... Yeah, there we go. That should at least get us in the front door, I hope. Oh, damn it.
I'm tired of running.
Get out of here. Okay, and so I parked my car in kind of a bad spot. We need to get out of here before anything gets more rowdy, though. And I also think I should probably swap one of these guns out. So let's go ahead. I'm going to take the shotty for right now. Are they upstairs or are they downstairs?
You okay?
Oh, hell. There we go. The shotgun does work wonders inside, so I'm pretty... What is that?
Hey, in here!
It's just got like a big bullet. Let's try this out. Ooh, new handbook entry. It doesn't look like it carries very much ammo, but it looks pretty awesome. Let's shoot somebody with it. Oh, it's a bolt action. Ooh. An effective ass bolt action, too. I know you're not like getting shot right now, are you? Please stop getting murdered. Hey. Everybody, get in the car. I'm going to strongly recommend you join me inside this vehicle. If only for a moment. Don't worry about the smell. It's just, it's part of the process. Oh no. We are being shot a lot right now, and we have an orange alert, which means at any moment they could swoop down upon us with the righteous fury of the skies. And so I'm really not kind of due for any righteous fury right now. I've had like 150 cc's of it already. It's all good. I think we're going to make it. This should lower their control a little bit more, although this zone seems to have a lot more control than the previous ones, except for Dust. I think Dust is kind of the apex of this game, to be honest. It's my favorite zone. Once you get to Dust, it's got lots of control. There's lots of stuff to do. All right, you guys stay over here, and I'm going to drop you off in a safe house. Hooray, we're safe. Let's check out what this new gun is. Oh, we got to go all the way over here. Alright, and so our content is being quickly saved. Let me sprint on over here and let's see what this new gun is. It's some kind of bolt-action sniper rifle, but it's pretty awesome. Oh, it's called the very obviously named sniper rifle, and so that explains it. Let's play around with this thing for a second, see what we can do with it. Oh, you can actually zoom a little bit more with it. Okay, well that in combination with the jetpack, you might be able to... I don't know. The perspective's a little weird. It looks like the ground is throbbing. Usually that doesn't happen until at least 3 or 4 drinks in, so I guess it sort of accelerates that process a little bit. I'm gonna jump back in my vehicle. And we need to find something else to accomplish right now because we're only halfway through the episode. How awesome is that? We're only halfway through. I just looked at my timer and I was like, oh my god, we still have so much episode left to record right now, and it is going to be amazing. It's another day in EOS. Our first day in EOS, but yet another day in EOS. Did I say ESOS? ESOS sounds pretty awesome too, although ESOS sounds kind of like a creed. We will follow ESOS. ESOS preserve us. Let's go back over. Yeah, it looks like there are some destroyable objects down in there. But I don't know if I want to ride with Jenkins right now. I tend to get killed every time I do his missions. Ooh, we're very, very wanted. I see our face. We're getting famous. We're getting very, very famous. And they know all about our super awesome neck warmer as well. Pretty soon all of the EDF will be wearing our signature neck warmers. I bet they'll be in a better mood too. There's nothing like a little bit of neck warmth to get you through the day. Sometimes your neck just needs to be a little bit warmer than it is. It's part of life. I don't know. Let's go back around here, and I guess I'll probably do one of the main missions since we've got the time to do it. Why not? Hopefully this doesn't get too rowdy. Let's see what's up.
One of our own has turned on us. We can't let that traitor reach the EDF.
The EDF has organized a top-secret economic summit. They want to reassure business leaders that the insurgency is under control. Our giants of industry call themselves civilians, but make no mistake. Every EDF massacre and atrocity on this planet is done for their benefit. Mars makes them rich, and brutality keeps their workers in line. We've only got one chance. This time, they'll pay in blood.
Alright. So once again, we are the only chance. Like every mission, you are the only chance, Mason. You need to work on your staffing problems.
Map for the location. The building's under heavy security, so don't get too close.
Who are these people?
Mining consortium, military contractors, shipping conglomerates. They've got the EDF on a leash and most of the council on their payroll.
There's a whole bunch of them in here.
This won't help their stock prices.
Exactly. If investors lose confidence, support for the occupation dries up.
How many guests at this party?
Enough to make it interesting. These men keep Mars in chains. Every time the EDF fires on a worker rally or drives people off their land, it's done for the benefit of these corporations. They'll kill anyone who gets between them and their profits.
I don't let anybody near my prophet either. My prophet's a pretty smart guy.
At the site, I can see the building from here.
He always sees things coming.
Snipers in position.
Whatever happens, don't let the targets escape.
So do I just whack them while I'm here?
We're making a run for it.
Don't let them get away.
Where are they making a run for it to? I mean, if they come out this way, that's not going to end well for them. I don't even see a stairwell or anything. Oh yeah, there he is.
Target down.
There's one.
Got another one. That's 3.
Ooh. This is kind of a vicious mission. I feel like I'm the bad guy right now. I'm shooting civilians. I mean, technically they're funding the whole thing, so there's no such thing, but that's life.
Cross number 4 off the list. One more.
All right, and so the final one's coming out. 50 bucks says it's an old lady. Is it an old lady? Oh, there goes my 50 bucks. Well, damn, that was well spent. I feel like the shotgun was the right decision for this mission.
Last of them. All targets are down.
These men have paid for their greed. We make the price high enough and Mars will be free.
Yay! That actually seemed a lot more simple than I expected. Usually these missions are a bit more long-winded, right? I mean, I don't know. They were all just running out of a building with one exit. I'm gonna go get myself some ammo. I feel like ammo would benefit me. Especially since that went way faster than I thought it would. What is that, a Gauss rifle? A pistola? It's a good thing I didn't bring a pistol. That would have been a terrible choice right now. Let's go ahead and grab this. I actually sincerely do like, is it the Enforcer? What is it called? The Peacekeeper? Yeah, the Peacekeeper is a really, really good gun. This is one of the few games that I will actually rock a shotgun in every now and again because I enjoy it. I've also fallen in love. I've been playing Borderlands 2 again, and I was actually thinking about recording a series on it. I don't know if that's something people will be interested in. It also sort of depends upon my time frame and whether I can... Ooh, there's a bunch of free scrap over there. Well. Hello. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. There we are. Anyways, I've been playing Borderlands 2, and I've been having a blast playing it. It's one of those games that I'm not really sure how I missed it. Like, I've played it before, but I've never actually sat down and beaten it. And this time I have like 3 playthroughs going at the same time, and I'm enjoying every single one equally. Oh my.
Hey Mason, do you copy? It's Jenkins. Let's go raise some hell. I'll see you at the rally point.
Do I copy? Welcome to my high school career. Let's go back over here. I mean, technically I could blow some stuff up right now because we do have this walkery thing. Yep. Oh, my walkery thing just got damaged. No, walkery thing. Alright, well, we have a wounded walker now. A wounded walker which walks wildly. I don't know. It's got W's in it. I mean, I like W words. W words are pretty cool. Oh, sorry, taxi cab. Hopefully your boss doesn't get too angry at you about that. Just say that Mason did it. Just be like, Mason did it.
One of our own is trying to sell info to the EDF. Track them down and get that data back.
I'm gonna get it back. I'm gonna get it. Propaganda destroyed. Let's see if we can head this guy off, unless he's going in the opposite direction as us. If he's going in the opposite direction, we probably have very little hope of catching him in this thing. I was stopped by one random light pole. It figures. It absolutely figures. Wait, across like the entire planet? God. Yeah, I was gonna say, why give me this quest in the first place? Oh, hello. Well, fine then. I don't want to hang out with you anyways. Now I'm gonna destroy your building because I can, and because I'm already here. So enjoy the fruits of your evil labors, Eddies. This is what happens. You could have just walked away. I didn't even have to do this. But you shot at me. And once you shoot at me, everybody knows my rule. You point a gun at me, it's all over. Oh, this thing about to blow. I got to go. Also, you need to stop shooting me with a Gauss rifle. It is painful and unpleasant, and I don't much like it, sir. So over here seems to be the safest place for me to go, for now. Oh, good. And this vehicle is soon to be my vehicle. Yes, get in the vehicle. That's good. Well done, Mason. Yes, you've assumed correctly. I would like you inside this. Yet go inside the vehicle. Thank you. Now, we need to make it back to a safe house, and that's a really long ways. That is also a long way, but I suppose it's the best option for right now. Let's get on the road again. Cue trucker music. Just bong daka bong daka bong daka bong daka bong daka bong daka bong 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 daka bong daka bong daka bong daka bong daka bong daka bong 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 bong. Back we go. So you gotta have trucker music if you're gonna be driving. I mean, you gotta have some manner of trucker music going on. Something telling kind of a folksy tale about a man who lost his true love and how he drives for vengeance. We don't really drive for vengeance. We drive because we blew up a building and now all of the police want to arrest us. Two very different motivations. But at the same time, sometimes you just gotta drive. Drive away. Oh, we're already down in yellow alert. We don't even need to do this. We could have just stayed where... No, we could not have stayed where we were. I'm not even going to go in that direction. That was a terrible idea. We could not stay where we were. Staying where we were worst idea ever in that case, because they had Gauss rifles.
Are assaulting the restaurant plaza north of the safe house. We've got to get people over here.
Oh my god, they're attacking the place and the thing that I need to defend, and we're on a green alert. But it's time for the episode to end, so my name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for another episode of Red Faction Guerrilla. I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode. Take care out there, everybody, and hi diddly doodly.